I'm Kojo Bedu, and this is Crash Course American Government. Today, we're going to be talking about purposes, systems, and types of government. To be fair, I was a little surprised too. The government actually has a purpose? Who would have guessed? But yeah, it does. And there are four main ones. They can easily be remembered through the acronym ESPN, which does not stand for Entertainment and Sports Programming Network in this case. Rather, it stands for making economic decisions, maintaining social order, providing public services, and providing national security. Making economic decisions refers to many actions that the government can take to help the economy, such as passing laws to shape the economic environment, encouraging trade, regulating development of natural resources, stimulating or sedating the economy through fiscal policy, such as raising or lowering taxes and interest rates. Maintaining social order primarily refers to the creation of laws in a society that, well, basically tell everyone what to do. You wouldn't want someone to be running around hitting everybody else with a hammer, right? Well, that's why these laws exist, to keep everyone happy with one another. Granted, they don't stop people from punching one another in the face every once in a while, but they do their job fairly well, I think. An example of one of these laws is, in most countries, the law that says that homicide is illegal. I mean, most people don't want to be dead. Unless you're a high school student, third quarter. Next up, there's providing public services. Who doesn't like those? Am I right or am I right? Huh? Anyway, public services make everyone happy. We're talking education, healthcare, public transportation, roads, the postal service, all those convenient things in life that we love. Just to make things better, they're used by us for little to no cost, except for healthcare anyway. And last, but certainly not least, is providing national security. This is pretty much self-explanatory. The government provides citizens with protection from foreign and domestic threats. How does it do this? Well, the police, the army, the Navy, the Air Force, and behind-the-scenes organizations like the FBI, CIA, and NSA all do their part in protecting our citizens. Well, in the US, that is. The government can also decide to put more funding into the national security budget. And what does this do? Gives us more weapons. What American doesn't like weapons? All of these work, either through computers or through weapons, to keep us safe and seeking a prosperous life. Now, do you see? All of these factors mixed together, like a puzzle or like a really good sandwich, to make the lives of citizens, like you and me, easy and all that jazz. I love talking about purposes of government. Yes! You're covering it.
No,
don't cover it.
I'm not covering it.
You're covering my sign. I got that word.
Oh.
Like, move your finger up a little bit.
Up.
Kajok, stop. Calm down.
Sorry. Okay, don't spill me. Now the different governments. Now the different governments of the world do this efficiently in different ways. This is where the different types, the different systems and types of government come into play. Each different system and type handles the power in different ways, which my colleagues will be explaining. And I say, yes. Okay, ready? Okay, go.
Thanks, Kojo. I'll take it from here. Now let's talk about the systems of government. So what are the systems of government? Well, there are three main types: unitary, confederate, and federal. The first system is unitary. This is when there is one strong central government and several local governments which only have the powers that the central government gives them. An example of a country with this system is Spain. In Spain, the 1978 Constitution established Spain as a parliamentary monarchy, and it also authorized the creation of regional governments. Today, the central government still has the stronger power, but it continues to devolve power to the regional governments, which will eventually have full responsibilities for healthcare and education, as well as other social programs. The next system is confederate. A confederation is an alliance of independent states, and the central government only has the power the member states delegate to it. The central governments typically only have limited power in fields such as foreign defense and national security. An example of a confederation in history is early United States. The 13 colonies each had their own government and powers, and the central government only had the power the states gave them. Our last system is federal. A federal government is one in which the powers are split between a central government and several regional governments. An authority superior to both government makes the separation of powers based on a geographic basis. Can you think of a country with this system? That's right, the US of A. The national government has certain powers, and the 50 states have others. And what superior authority lays out this division of powers? That's right, the U.S. Constitution. The Constitution stands above both levels of government and can only be changed if the people acting through both levels agree to that change. A diagram of unitary would look like this, where there's one big central government that gives powers to local governments with less powers. A way to diagram a confederate government is with 4 large dots representing the strong local governments giving power to the smaller, less powerful central government. A way to diagram a federal government is one where all dots are equally sized to represent the equal separation of power. Now, on to Alex with the types of government.
Thank you, Sophie. I'm Alex, and I'm here to talk with you about the types of government. Let's start with democracy. In democracy, political authority rests with the people. The government is conducted only by and with the consent of the people. By the way, that's you and me. There are 2 different types of democracy, direct and indirect. First up is direct democracy. Direct democracy doesn't exist in the United States today. It's where all the people vote on their laws and public policy directly in mass meetings or town meetings. Next is indirect democracy. This is a form of representative democracy. People elect representatives who share the same views as them. These representatives carry out the popular will in lawmaking. What's an example? Yes. The United States again. More types of democracy are presidential and parliamentary democracy. Presidential democracy is a type of democracy in which there are 3 branches of government: executive, legislative, and judicial. The executive branch enforces laws and includes the president and the federal agencies. The legislative branch makes laws and includes Congress. And the judicial branch interprets the laws and it includes the Supreme Court. In a parliamentary democracy, the voters elect the legislator and then the chief executive or prime minister is drawn from the legislature. The prime minister is the leader of the majority party. One major difference between presidential and parliamentary democracy is the prime minister's term only ends when he receives a vote of no confidence, while the president serves 4-year terms. However, not all types of government give so much power to the people. A dictatorship is a type of authoritarian government, which is where those in power hold absolute and unchallengeable power over the people. There are 2 types, autocracy and oligarchy. Autocracy is a government in where the power is held in one single person's hands, while in an oligarchy the power lies in a few elite individuals. An example of an autocracy would be Nazi Germany. Oligarchies aren't so common in the world today. Another type of government is a monarchy. A monarchy is a government led by a hereditary ruler. An example would be England in the 1600s with rulers like King James VI.
Ready? Okay. Thanks for watching this episode of Crash Course Government, where we discuss purposes,
Systems,
And types of government.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah!
Woo! Oh yeah, okay.
that's good.
Oh.
Pick art 1 with Miss
Okay.
Miller, so wait, it's going. It's going.
I know, I can just edit it. Okay, ready? Wait,
3.
wait,
You're in
You're in
the
the shot,
you're in
you're
the
in the
shot.
Out of the shot, out of the shot.
Yeah,
Stop, stop the video.
What is Freddy?
What? Making economic decisions refers to many actions that the government can take to help the economy, such as passing laws to shake the economic. I said shake again. I said shake again. It's shake. Shake. I shake with you. Making economic decisions refers to many actions that the government can take to help the economy, such as. Sorry.
I didn't mean it.
You laugh. Okay. Is it going? Okay.
Yep, everybody's
Wait.
I know. The Constitution stands above both levels. It's kind of distracting when you're on your phone.
Another type of government is a monarchy. A monarchy isn't a government. Okay.
Thanks for watching this episode of Crash Course Government, where we discuss purposes,
Systems.
And types of government.
I keep saying
No, keep going.
Okay, no, stop the video, you're closest.
Into 3 pieces.
Oh, that's what I threw it. Oops, okay. Ready? Thanks for watching this episode of Crash Course Government, where we discuss purposes.
Systems.
And types of government.
Don't forget to like, comment, and
Don't get messed up.
What'd you do?
When she was like,
Internal magnetic forces